Alright, we're back with another episode of the Roman Empire, and this time we're going to start off with the famed Battle of Tarsus we have been wanting to do for a little bit. Two legions, the 10th Rapax and the 2nd Antiqua, against the Helena's Faithful, which does have a lot of hoplites and a heavy onager, but we ought to be okay, so we're going to try it. And although we could continue making siege equipment, which wouldn't be a bad idea, we do have the extra onagers, so I think we're going to be okay. Fascinating looking city for a Greek city. It looks almost Middle Eastern the way it's set up. It does have an acropolis in the background. I see a large temple. Looks like the agora in the center, so it is a Greek design. Still getting over this cold, so still more clearing in my throat. This thing does not want to go away. Okay, there we go. Alright, fascinating looking city. Yep, I was right. There's the Acropolis. There's the Agora. And then you got a frontal looking temple complex at the front with the residential districts over to the side, plus another small temple district over here. Fascinating. I'm hoping my graphics card didn't reset, because it looks a little different than it did last time. I'm not real sure what to make of that. The lighting looks odd. Maybe it's just me, because, you know, yeah, it looks kind of like maybe there's no anti-aliasing or something, and I'm pretty sure I put that on pretty high. Strange. You know what? You're not going to be able to tell because it's going to be fuzzy enough. Probably not going to see much difference. There's an industrial district right there making pottery and crates and things like that. So, yeah, the city looks pretty prosperous. Too bad this is going to happen to it. Get these guys off of that, because that is not what I want. Alright. Looks to me like that's probably going to be the best I can do right there. I am going to settle these guys off of full formation, because that's not really what we're going to be doing here.
Troops and ready.
I'm also going to put my onager up front.
Fire! Burn the righteous!
With these skirmishers to the side here.
Grouped and waiting.
Yeah, Tubulus will be over here.
A
few of these units, and a few of these units, just in case anybody comes out to attack me. Don't think it's gonna happen. Looks like we're getting reinforcements from over that way, which is odd. There's a nice little fella, look at that. Ready. Alright, if I go around, looks like that is the worst possible location to attempt to attack from, so that's no good. Although I do have onager, I might be able to break through there. It looks like there is actually a capability to breach the walls here and flood in. So maybe it's not as bad as I think. Let's get started.
get you my victory today. Turn your backs on your unworthy.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Be honored by us and know what honor means.
Yay!
To die. Better one.
Okay, we obviously want to wait for the majority of our forces to arrive, because
Battle group awaiting orders.
this is nonetheless going to be a very troublesome settlement to take, just because it does have a full garrison in it. Nothing else.
Happy to serve Rome. On the go! For the gods! Give them fire! Swift melee cavalry! Battle group ready!
Okay, we'll move those guys there.
Ready and eager! Mountain death! Battle group ready!
And there.
Advance at speed!
There's a general. Get here.
Quickly now! Missiles awaiting targets! Troops and awaiting orders!
And these guys up
Advance
front.
at speed!
Get them out of skirmish. Don't need that. Speaking of which, yeah, they don't get it. Right. Looks pretty good. Got the definite possibility here. That's always a plus. Yep. Onagers are still popping up.
Romans ready for duty! Hack ready down! Waiting. By your command! Legionaries! Ordinam! Ovidiamus!
Get those going.
Illyrian!
Once we get closer, we're gonna move the Illyrians up.
On the go!
Okay. I see that going on in the background.
Loose!
So far, no direct hits. That's a good deal. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty terrifying though.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Well, that's good. I don't know how, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay with it. Dude, that was terrifying. Alright.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
Okay, 67 of 35. I hope we're gonna be okay. We can't take too many more heavy hits like that.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Looks like they're switching targets. I'm okay with this. Alright. Let's go to that one. Yep, we gotta be okay. We gotta be okay. Just don't switch targets again. Dang it, not back. We have the gatehouse. It is destroyed, which that's good. I always thought they did this better than they did in Attila. I mean, that looks like a destroyed gatehouse. I get it in stone. The ones in Attila are mostly wood, but come on. here, I think. Actually. That ought to work. I think they're freaking out. Looks like.
The walls are breached.
Good.
On the go!
And arrow tower, please, while I move these guys in.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Good. That's happening. Ooh, we got some major pathfinding glitching going on. Oh, there it goes. A little better.
Orders!
Alright. Push you guys that way, please. You guys right here.
At the double!
You guys
Legionaries! Bravo glory!
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
that'll work. That'll work indeed. Rest of you guys, do what you can. It's gonna be up to these units, I think, to do anything. Dang it.
Melee infantry at your command. Ready and waiting.
Oh yeah. Actually, this defense is collapsing a bit, which I'm kind of happy about. Here come the forces from the side here. Man. We're gonna move through this great big statue of Helen. Or possibly Hera. I can't tell which. We're coming for it. Honestly. Who knows?
For Rome! Hold Roman foe!
Okay, you guys attack them. Don't need doubling up. That unit is gonna need help. That looks pretty awesome. Sorry about the gardens, guys. My bad.
I think it's time to now! Yours to command. First cohort! In service to Rome!
We're gonna go the high road here and see what we can do about that.
Orders?
The rest of these guys are gonna go
At
here
the double!
with the assistance of these guys.
Legio Parati! In service to Rome!
The rest of these guys are all gonna go over here. I think
Quick march!
with the
Legionaries!
assistance of that unit
Quick
right there.
march! Illyrians! They will bleed for us!
Okay. You guys there, you two. That up. I think. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Larians, do your darndest. Damn, those are big on her.
Legionaries!
Okay, we're actually going to send those two that way.
To a man.
These two are going to go
Double
that way.
time!
They're doing their best to take that gatehouse. That's good. We're going to capture this whole chunk here.
Cut them down! Attack their position! Legionaries! Understood! Jupiter gives us strength! Legionaries!
I say I better be able to attack that.
Mars, aid us! Jupiter gives us strength!
Okay, let's get side.
Defensive positions!
Take that tower. It's looking good.
Legionaries!
Attack them. Rest of you guys up here.
Double time!
Moving out.
Roma Invicta! Missile infantry! At the devil!
We have captured the gates!
Good, good, good.
Brave Romans to a man! Advance at speed! Legionaries!
We have captured a tower!
That'll work.
Legionaries! At speed!
Actually, no. You guys, we're gonna put that back on, even though we really don't need to. Cool.
Melee infantry ready! Glory to Rome! Legionaries! Brave Romans
So,
to a man!
defense here has failed. Finally.
Legionaries!
We have captured the gates!
Legionaries!
Still happening. We're still getting that. I think we can move these guys over here now.
Gives us strength! In service to Rome!
Should be alright. The Agora is gonna be a pain. Tell that. These guys, these tribesmen are not doing real well. You can tell that too.
Double time!
Assist with that. Best you
Legionaries!
guys. Cool. Alright. So far so good. Now it's just kind of a waiting game to talk through what's left of the gates. Maybe a little district.
We have captured the gates!
Yay! Gates are captured. Alright.
Legionaries! Melee infantry at your command!
That's a weird formation, but we're not gonna knock it.
Sons of Mars!
Not entirely sure what the plan was there, but whatever.
Advance at speed! Legionaries! Advance at speed! We obey! Ready! At speed! Happy to serve Rome! Jupiter gives us strength!
We have captured a tower.
Which I think we ought to be able to.
First cohort.
Is there they are. We're actually gonna send those guys that way. Over. Whoa, what did you guys do? Seriously? I have no idea what you were planning. But you guys are in bad positions.
For glory! Romans ready for duty. Quick march! Commander! Jupiter gives us strength.
Definitely.
Attack for Rome!
Okay, that's a good sign. Look at that. How we doing over here?
Legionaries!
We are ready to attack those guys.
Double
Good.
time!
Send him over here. Because I don't like the look. What is happening here? Oh, man.
Legionaries!
Really?
Ready and waiting!
We have captured a tower.
Right, there we go.
Legionaries! Advance at speed!
Cool. Cool, cool. And they'll take care of that. I can do that too.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, we're gonna pull you guys back.
Legionaries!
So now you guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I think that defense is collapsing. We ought to be okay. Their software doesn't look like he's gonna do too well. And cavalry here.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Fine. It's getting eaten up now. That'll do. Moving on.
We have captured a tower.
Indeed. Here we go. The Agora is ours. Oh, and the city is ours. Minimal loss of life. I lost 500 in that siege. They lost over 3,000. That couldn't have been better.
Ready for further orders. At your command.
Tubero gained some experience. Interesting. Units, gravitas. What else we got? Infantry commander. She definitely is. Artillery commander. Even your bed slave. Oh, that's terrible. great leader. Why not? Looks pretty good, actually. Alright. We'll get a practice field going on here. I feel like bettering some units. Amphitheater. Amphora Maker, because we don't have that yet. We're gonna eliminate that building.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Messiah, we'll do temple, and also do trading. Good.
At your command.
Messiah, one more turn and we can move out. Zaka looks pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. So Asia Minor is Romanizing pretty well, actually. Pretty dang well. That's right, I was going to reinforce up to Duran, which has suffered terribly at major battles. Oh, really major. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Glorious thing to die for Rome.
Because why not? We can get some of those guys. I can tell that actually, because those are going to take some time, we're going to get some kilts involved in this fighting, and I can waste the money on that because that shouldn't be too terrible. Still gotta wait for that. Holy cow, 6 turns, jeez. Unless I was to push over here with that. Hello? Yeah, looks like they're moving out.
Commander,
Which I suppose is good news for...
Raiders of Rome.
Didn't want that. Which is good news for, Tarraco. The Cimbri. I should see if they want an ally. An alliance. Well, technically, to see if they
I am
want
sure
an ally.
you have many pleasantries for me, but please, don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
Yeah, they definitely want that.
For my people, I accept.
Don't want that,
If
however.
there is fault in this choice, let the gods find it in me.
Alright.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass. Well, why do you
Sure
trouble my digestion today?
Good.
Gods
That
above, witness that my honor is unstained, even as I accept this offer as I...
Hey, Kenny. You want
Speak
trade?
quickly and well.
Yes,
Speak
you do.
ill slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs. Your money may win favor among whores, but we will not be used for it.
I can
Okay.
sense that my gods smile on us and our agreement. This is an honorable thing.
Ye have the heart of...
Well, we'll
You
just
have
do white
spoken
deals and maybe
Well
get on
met,
good
friend.
side here.
Satan, let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them. Our ancestor, I welcome you, worthy speaker.
Good.
Your offer is
That'll help me
fair
when I
and
get up in
honorable.
Britannia.
I swear by the
Assuming they're gonna
gods that
stay
for
that
our
way.
part,
Yeah, they're not liking that. Not liking that at all. Alright. We're going to create yet another legion. We're actually going to create it. You know what, I say that, and actually I'm looking at funding. It might be a good idea to hold off for a second. We've got a lot of forces, good defensive forces actually. I don't want to move out from Vertigala, take Tolosa with that big army there, partially because these guys are on the forced march up with these guys trailing behind. Together they might just take Vertigala, even though it has 7 legionaries cohorts garrisoning. It's almost got a full garrison legion. Nori and Sagastiga are pretty deep in my territory. I don't think I want to do anything with that. Istros just sitting up here chilling, which is fine with me. It's my major gold mine north of the Danube. We might get relations bettering with the Bowie now that we have trade relations with them. That'll be fun. I don't mind it. I was gonna move these guys. Cool. Alright. That'll help. Samosata. I think I'm going to send... After taking Antioch, I'm going to send another unit over there to do that. Until that 4 turns. We can't wait 4 turns, dang it.
That's your command. Get the stakes up!
Actually, what's probably a decent position for this guy? I say that, and then I have no capacity to actually come to the assistance, so never mind. Okay. I thought maybe I could park him in between here and that would help.
My sword is yours. On the move.
Not convinced anymore.
Is there nothing else? I am with you. How can I assist Rome further?
Okay, well that's a good sign. So I think it will be alright for me to push out. Push out from Ramasea and attack Samosata actually, so yeah, I think so. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Laying siege to the settlement! Besieging the settlement! We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
That one we're probably just gonna do an amphitheater instead of a bazaar or something. Alright. Trapezo's and Samosata, Edessa. That's probably gonna be my eastern border. Once I'm there, everything over here in Arumdir and Tushpa, I'm probably just gonna try to see if we can get our old friend Armenia to pop into existence. That would be nice. 1 more turns there. Yep, that's all we can do.
Fortune is merry.
When do you attack?
Not doing it.
This senseless war can end today.
Yeah. No, they're gonna try to hinder me. You gonna succeed? They are. Wow. Alright. I see what you're doing. Alright, that cinches it. New Legion.
Ready for battle.
Blackmail. Ow, that's a lot of gravitas. Counter the rumors. No, not now. I gotta let him. It's a lot of money, and I don't have it to spend. Kyra. Good. Alright.
How can I be of assistance?
Good thing to do.
I will do anything.
Althea needs to build up. Ephesus is about to be a huge city. And that's still happening. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Okay, ship ram, improved, ramming, and strategic maneuvers. Ram damaged. Damage for all ships, or strategic maneuvers. Or, you know what? We're doing professional soldiery. We're gonna move on to the final tier. We're getting towards late game. It's important we do it. I have Latifundia, which is huge. Not bad at all. Alright. Should have done that. Wasn't thinking. Cornelia, that's Bucius. We also got Scable of the other houses, wounding enemy agents in self-defense. Might be useful over here actually, because this is kind of a hot zone.
At your command. Call this a garrison?
Alright. 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And no. Cantabrian cavalry, please. Then we're gonna do 1, 2,
It is a
3,
great
4.
and glorious thing
1,
to
2,
die for
3.
Rome.
We'll leave it at that for now. We'll see what happens if these guys decide to attack me there. Pretty good sized mercenary force, so really can't complain. Almost could reach these guys, dang it. Know what I'm gonna do though? So that we can still reinforce.
March.
Let's hide. This village, apparently. And see if maybe we can force them to come and attack us. It should be a winnable battle, I think. Here on the Danube, things are still nice and peachy. Good. I am thinking, however, I should probably recall these guys. Because I think they're part of what is probably making these guys angry. So fair enough, that's what we'll do. Still working on cultural affluence. Know that there's nobody there, but I'm still leery about just walking off.
Ready for orders.
Really can't do much with that. Oh, Octoduron, that's right.
At At your command.
We're going to eliminate these guys and in their place do 2, 3.
Rome needs good fighters.
Here's our Praetorians starting to pop in. That should be nice. Alright.
I make the offer of peace only from a position of strength.
Only.
To offer peace otherwise is simple
You'll be a quiet
cowardice.
state. There's a lot of money, but no.
A token, perhaps a modest gift of coin. Would have my people see you in a new...
Britons are getting kind of needy. They're about like roads. Remember them constantly asking for money for no reason. Alright. We'll defend here versus a lot of guerrilla swordsmen. Heavy spears, thankfully. They do have Barneos and a unit that I have no idea what that is. Can't bring it up either. Guess we'll find out when we're there. We do have a few Roman units, so let's try it. 12th Concordialis against the Heralds of Anco. This looks to be a very cluttered city. Definitely a very major Roman city, though. Look at that. Huge, actually. And sprawling. Just gonna make it very difficult. There's a garrison right there. Cool. Alright. Very difficult to actually attempt to
Brave Romans
hit
to a
them,
man.
but we're gonna try it. First things first. Gonna put these guys. I really can't come from the rear. Probably just gonna put these guys in the center. Have them arrayed square.
Square formation.
The plebs behind, because they're pointless.
Battle group ready and awaiting orders.
Shieldmen.
Shieldmen and other mercenaries will go to
Group and
this other
warriors
side here.
ready.
Where they can lob tons of
Battle
javelin rifles.
group awaiting your word.
These guys will go here.
By your
Where they can
command.
also
Battle
throw
ready and
tons of
eager.
javelin. I'm actually gonna have these guys behind here, hidden.
Battle group ready.
Gonna
Our aim
also
is
put the
true.
Cantabrians in the same area.
Group done ready.
My whole theory on
Sheathe
these
your
is that I
weapons!
am going to want to use them to
General.
effect against an enemy there.
Proud Romans all.
Now that those guys have cleared out, we can spread that out a little better.
Velites.
And there we have it.
General.
want to keep him out of javelin line of sight. And there we go. It's probably the best we're going to be able to do.
The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today. We must make them proud that we are their defenders. More than that, our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed.
Alright, so... see what the enemy does. Where is the enemy leader? Because I wanted to see what he's got. Light force, they've actually taken some casualties, it looks like. There he is. Vercingetorix unit, apparently. Oh good, it's a whole unit full of Vercingetorixes. I don't think that's historically accurate. For those who don't know, Vercingetorix was the leader of the Gallic rebellion against Julius Caesar in the latter part of his Gallic wars. Nearly undid all the work he did. It was only at the Battle of Alesia in central France where, after a long siege and the attempted attack of over 250,000 Gauls, and according to some records, nearly 1 million Gauls, namely Caesar's records, the forces of Vercingetorix were utterly eliminated, and Vercingetorix personally surrendered to Caesar. It was later garroted in a procession during Caesar's triumph back in Rome a few years later. Or so the story goes. In either case, yeah. A whole unit of that guy doesn't seem likely. Vercingetorix was a person, not a unit. Not a type of soldier.
I love the smell of blood in the morning.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Training!
Yeah, Shieldman. Yeah. Yeah. Spear Brothers ahead of you. Yeah. This is not gonna end well. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, you can do better. Yeah, like that. It's actually quite a lot of javelin fire, so sure. It'll work. And these guys are still not seen, so that's a good deal. I think these guys are gonna be okay, so I'm not gonna bother. Likewise, I think these guys are gonna be fine.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
But they did. Kind of a weird mosh pit going on here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Javelin fire was always fun in this game. Alright. It's not bad. It's not bad. What are we doing? Yeah, relatively speaking.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Pretty strong, actually. Some of these guys have weird looking swords that look slightly like axes. It's strange. Yeah, the Levy Freemen did not do real well against legionaries. Who knew?
At your service, legionaries! Melee troops awaiting orders. Roma Invicta!
That'll work. Why aren't the rest of the enemy attacking? Celtic youths, mercenary Iberians, Cornelius himself and his unit of mercenaries. None of them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
On the plus side, though, yeah, this battle was where it began. They didn't have good tactics. They attacked me straight on versus a lot of heavy infantry, a whole lot of javelin support. Their heavy infantry was outmatched.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
This may have been an ancient army they've been using since the beginning. I don't know. Good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Cool. Meanwhile, over here, mercenary Iberians are still doing their thing. I think these guys ran out of javelins. Yes, they did. Alright. Well, we'll do this then. Move out my backup. Because in a slugfest, these guys are actually probably going to cut Scutari. I just think that's probably going to be likely. Judging by what I'm seeing, I think I'm right. Really are neat unit models. I like the shields. Pretty accurate. So I don't get it. How come these can be accurate and the others can't? Unless it's a different mod, that might be. Oh wow. Yeah, that'll do. Cool.
Slingers! Run!
Okay. Here's what we're doing, because I just realized there's release day.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I bet we did. Wow. Huh. These guys are really trying. Might actually make my units route. Hope not. We're gonna find out.
Move out!
Yeah, we kind soldiers need to die. Come on.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Ready for battle!
Good. Uh-oh.
Slingers!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's fine with me. Turn to attack. Good job.
Slingers! Yo! Forward!
Support them. Thank you. Wow, that Iberian cavalry is destroying my Cantabrians.
Cavalry!
In that case,
The men are wavering.
bet they are.
Warriors, withdraw! Cavalry!
Do what you can, guys. You had to keep your distance, but that wouldn't work, unfortunately.
Slingers! Move it!
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Good.
Legionaries!
I see. Sorry about that. Quite loud. One might imagine. No. Do what you can.
Orders! Slingers! Yeah! We will pierce their hearts! We'll kill them all!
Our men flee
Why
the
will you
field
not
of
attack?
battle. This is a
The
shameful
one
display.
dude over there. What the heck? Come on. Now Vercingetorix's unit is going to really badly hit me. Looks like.
General!
Alright, you guys.
Forward! General!
General,
Quickly
run
now.
out of here.
Legionaries!
Around the backside.
At speed!
You guys,
Our general is under attack.
attack them. You guys,
Warriors!
attack them.
Hack them down! Brave roads to
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That'll work. You're still just gonna sit there. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the Cantabrians. They were like that. I did not like it.
Slingers! Tarsus logo!
Alright, well the Cantabrian, or the Iberians are gone, so good for them.
Legionaries! Engage! General!
Sticky youths ought to die. I think that's gonna go any worse than what already happened. is here.
Missiles
Two here.
Get running!
Oh,
Slingers!
one with you.
Ready!
All of you. Here.
Move
Thank you.
it! Missile armed warriors! Battle ready! Katu
Send you
Wallow!
there. Yeah, they're going. That's good. Looks like we're walking through them, which I don't get. But alright. The olive orchard is they're kind of tall olive trees, but I'll go with it.
Brave Romans to a man.
Alright.
Double time.
Let's move them up. And wait for that other unit to get involved. Chances are that we actually begin firing them. Would be nice. Some air shots with at least that, or with slingers. Would be a good thing. Well, however, up. That's pretty good. That'll work.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Smart AI. It looks to me like I'm actually wrapping around them. It's probably not going to be the best line of sight for my steers. I'm going to try. Oh yeah, we're doing something. Since these are mercenaries, I really don't care. Since we're going on an hour, once we're done with this battle, I think we're going to end the episode. By the looks of it. Shouldn't be too difficult.
The enemy general is dead.
Yay. There he goes. That was weird. His head just popped up randomly. Nobody attacked him, he just spontaneously exploded. I'll admit, I think my slingers are doing more damage than good now. Here we go. Alright, so lots of friendly fire, but looks like we did alright. The Scutari held. Our garrison force did pretty well. The Legion under Scaevola has gotten really good props, I think. And there's nobody left. Good. We'll enslave them. So our defense at Araculum did pretty well, actually. We'll easily wipe those guys out. Ah, forgot about that. Darn. Okay, we are going to do that. Morale for all units with the Hasta.
Resistance.
A lots and lots of things to do. Good for us. Lots and lots of unseasonal conditions. Not so good for us. Rome looks pretty powerful.
Ready for battle.
I think we are safe enough to eliminate those and get not too bad, and then we'll get rid of those extra Cantabrians next turn. But the 12th Concordialis, our newest legion in the group, gonna be doing pretty good there. Since that happened, we will quickly eliminate this force.
You have further orders, Commander?
And
We hunger for battle.
we still have 4 turns to wait there, dang it. I ought to probably try to move these guys, which we can't do. Oh, cool.
You there!
Alright, new plan. Let's hide, and hopefully that will help. Do have 4 turns before that goes nuts.
Hunger for battle.
We're going to... We're gonna go over here real quick and
Your next command.
again ambush the stance, so if anyone comes from the north, we ought to be okay there. Alright, so next turn, or next episode, we are going to continue our attempt to subjugate the Gallic Confederation, as well as push against what's left of the Cimmerian Levantine Empire, which is about to fall. We'll take Antioch, probably in an actual battle. I'm probably not going to auto-resolve that just because it's Antioch. And we will see what the next episode holds. So until then, I'll see you later.